Carolyn, who's going to show us some more about this amazing Thermomix. Hi Carolyn.
Hi Amanda.
So what are we going to cook today?
Soup. So when I first started making soups in the Thermomix, I fell in love with it all over again. It is just so simple and really easy. I'll just make a quick soup for lunch. This broccoli and leek soup that we're going to make today, I used to make pre-Thermomix, and I'd make it on the stove in a big wok and then process it in batches through my food processor, and it took ages. Completely worth it because it's delicious, even if you don't like broccoli. It's a shame they won't be able to taste the finished product.
Yeah,
we'll give you the recipe, you can make it. But yeah, it's amazing. It's really quick and easy. And tail end of winter, everyone's got a snotty nose.
Yes.
And we can all do with a big boost of broccoli. My husband says this soup is like a proton pill. He just feels charged after eating it. So the first thing we put in is a couple of cloves of garlic. So I've just peeled those. So we just give those a quick chop. Very quick chop. Okay, so we are. We're all chopped. So just so you can see. So
good.
very, very easy. And now we add in the leek. So I've just roughly chopped the leek.
Okay.
Throw that in. That's one leek. And just do a little scrape down the side so that garlic gets down the bottom of the bowl. And then we're actually going to cook it. So we weigh in some of the olive oil.
Okay.
This is some beautiful locally produced olive oil. Okay. And then we're just going to give that a saute for 3 minutes. So we set the temperature, we set the timer. Whenever you cook, you have to set the temperature so then you can't burn anything or forget about it. So yeah, that will just saute, which helps release the flavours out of the leek and garlic. So that little sound means it's finished. So we've just sauteed the leek and the garlic in there. Now we're going to add in the potato. So I've just got one potato here. So that just thickens the soup.
Okay.
There are certainly different variations. You can leave it out if you don't want to have the potato. I'm also going to pop in some homemade stock. So this is vegetable stock concentrate. It is absolutely delicious. It's made with Himalayan sea salt, and all those little veggies that you might throw out otherwise, you can turn into stock.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it is just delicious. So we know that stock cubes have lots of nasties in there, so we want to avoid that. So nothing better than homemade stock, and it's just so simple to make. So that goes into most of the Thermomix recipes, and then we just pop in some water.
Smells good already, doesn't it?
It's the fresh garlic. You can't beat the fresh garlic. Okay, so now we're going to put that on to cook for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll add the broccoli.
Sounds good.
Yay! Alright, it's our potatoes, stock, water, garlic and leek all sizzling away. So now we add the broccoli. There's some beautiful organic broccoli. And notice we don't waste anything. We've even used the stems. So there's plenty of nutrients in those as well. So now we just see as much as we can squeeze in. This is about 2 heads of broccoli.
It's amazing how much can fit in that container.
Yeah, you can. So it's about 2 litre capacity. We'll cook down a little bit. So that should do it. Okay, and now we just pop it on and we cook for another 5 minutes. And that will thicken a little bit more on standing, and you can add 2 potatoes if you'd like a thicker soup as well.
Oh, the colour.
Beautiful, it is gorgeous. So now, would you like a taste?
Yeah, I would. Oh wow, this looks good. No wonder you used to spend all that time with the big wok and everything.
So it makes 2 litres of soup, so it makes a fair portion. Now at this point you can add in some sour cream. I've got some creme fraiche there. You can just stir through a little bit. It's a fairly creamy soup, I think, just with the potato in it. Makes it a bit creamy, but you can certainly add a little bit if you like.
Oh, that's delicious.
It's hot. It's quite hot.
Yeah, it is hot.
Don't break your tongue.
I'm a little bit impatient,
I'm sure you could replace it with turnip or swede or might change the flavour a little bit, but just still a little bit creamy. So, but you get the idea. I mean, that's just how easy, you know, you can imagine your pumpkin soup, tomato soups, all of those. I mean, you even do the minestrone in there as well, obviously. You just don't puree it at the end, but...
And you think of how much time it takes to make a soup at home, and then in the Thermomix it's, 18 minutes, and then you have this. It's great.
It is. It's very easy, and it's so good. You just do a veggie soup, and you can just chuck in whatever you've got in the fridge, and